Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers Adda 24/7. So, first of all, let me know how are you all, and welcome to this session in which we are discussing 50 days, 50 classes. Why we have named so? Because when we started this classes, we have 50 days left for your JIB paper. So now one more important information I want to tell you all, that the last day to apply for JIB October 2023 paper was 21st of August. Sorry, 21st of August. It has been extended till 27th of August. So now if you were not able to fill the form between this duration till 21st, you can easily fill your form till 27th of August. But I request to all of you, do not go for a last day. Do not wait for the last day. Do register as soon as possible. Okay. So let's start. In this particular series, what we are doing, we are discussing a particular chapter on a day, discussing a MCQ with the explanation of the topic in that particular MCQ. Okay. So in the PPB, we have 55 units. Out of the 55 units, we have 4 modules. And the first module have 21 units. And if I talk about the module A, we have seen that there are 21 units in the module A. These are the 21 units of the module A, out of which we have completed 12. And today we are going to talk about the 13th chapter. That's the 13th unit. So do remember, there are 55 units. Out of the 55, we have 21 units in the module A only. Okay. Now, what is responsibility of a paying bank? That we are going to discuss. Like if we talk about the negotiable instrument. Negotiable instruments are those instruments which can be easily transferred to the another person to make the payment. And that document will give you the payment to receive the money. The payment will be received on a maturity or on a date you want to. Like if I want earlier payment, I can go to the bank. I will give bank my document by negotiable instrument and will take back from the bank the discounting of the particular bill, or I will get the money when the maturity period has been defined. So here in these negotiable instrument, a lot of responsibility will be there of a paying bank. So if we talk about the paying bank or drawee bank or collecting bank, they can be same, they can be different. If the same bank has been collecting the check and the same bank check have been issued, in that situation, the both will be same, otherwise it will be different, right? So this is what we're talking about, the responsibility of a paying bank. We are going to discuss in form of sections of the Negotiable Instrument Act. So as you can see, the first topic, one second. Yeah. The first question is talking about here, the law relating to the payment of checks and protection to a banker is contained in the dash. So first of all, if we talk about check is a negotiable instrument. It is defined under the section 6 of Negotiable Instrument Act. Now we have a CTS, check truncation system, which was introduced to stop the physical movement of a check. So earlier what used to happen, we have to physically move from check from one place to another to make payment available, to make the payment possible. But now if we talk about, we do not have to physically transfer the check. Only a single electronic image of a check will work and you will be able to get the money or the payment of the check in that situation. Okay. And if we talk about the check, there are 3 parties in the check. The first one, we have a drawer. Second, we have a drawee. And third, we have a pay. Okay. Drawer means the person who is the making the check. That's a maker or that's a issuer who is making the check. Drawee means always a bank. The bank who is going to give you the funding. And paying means always the receiver who is receiving the money of a check. These are the 3 parties. And the check will always be a type of bill of exchange. It will be a type of bill of exchange because you can easily endorse the check. You can easily transfer the check from one person to another. That's why the check is known as what? It is known as your type of a bill of exchange because it can be endorsed. So it is defined under Negotiable Instrument Act. Then the question is asking the law relating to the payment of check and the protection in case of a banker. It is contained in which of the following act? So first we have Indian Contract Act, Reserve Bank of India Act, Negotiable Instrument Act, Banking Regulation Act. So Negotiable Instrument Act was introduced in the year 1881 and the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881 section 13 says, this section 13 says that we have three negotiable instruments. First, we have promissory note. Second, we have bill of exchange. And third, we have check. Okay, these three types of negotiable instrument we have: promissory note, bill of exchange, and a check. Clear? So the negotiable instrument talks about the what? The payment of check and the protection to a banker. So protection to a banker will be provided under section 131 of a Negotiable Instrument Act. And to which particular banker? To the collecting banker. In case of check protection, in case of collection of a check, the protection will be given to the collecting banker in section 131 of Negotiable Instrument Act. Now, the second question is talking about a customer is bound to inform the dash about the lost check leaves. Let's say, for example, from your checkbook, 1 or 2 check leaves, or let's say more check leaves are missing. In that situation, it is the responsibility of the customer to inform the bank. To which bank? To the payee, to the endorsee, to the collecting bank, or to the drawee bank? To whom you have to inform that your check leaves are missing, might be taken by someone, or might be stolen. So let me know which of the following is correct. So in this situation, you have to inform to the drawee bank, because drawee bank is the bank which will be actually taking money from your account and will be paying for the check. Okay, so you have to inform to the drawee bank that the certain leaves of a check has been missing from your checkbook, so that whenever drawee bank will receive the check from of your account, it will confirm with you personally and then will make the payment available. Otherwise, no. So you have to inform the bank so that the bank will become very cautious about the payment of the check. So they will be confirming with you. The right answer is D. Now the next question we have in a joint account is if one of the signature is forged. Dash. So you have a joint account and one of the person of a joint account signature is forged. In that situation, what happens? In that situation, first, the bank and the customer are equally liable. In case of second, only the customer is liable, only the bank is liable, and no one is liable. So what do you think in a joint account if one of the signatures is forged? In that situation, it will be the liability of whom? The signature is forged. So it will be the liability of what? The customer, or both, or only the bank, or no one is liable? In that situation, bank is liable, because they are the primary customer of your account. They are the primary customer of your bank. So if their signature is forged, it means their signature is available with you. They opened the account, they have given you the KYC, they have given you the official valid document, they have given you their signature. So you had their signature, still the forgery happened in their account, in their signature. If let's say you endorse the check to the third party and the third party endorsed it to the another party. In that situation, if the second and the third party's signature was forged, you did not have the spiceman signature of those particular parties. So in that situation, bank will not be liable. But in the situation, the primary customer signature has been forged. So in this situation, the bank will be liable. So right answer will be C option. Okay, right answer will be what? C option. Now, payment to be made in due course, dash. Payment to be made in due course, dash. First, need not always be made to holder but can be made to his agent or servant. Need always to be made to the holder but can be made to his agent or servant. Made to customer's agent or servant. All of the above are correct. So in case of your payment to be made in due course, payment will be done to whom? To the holder, or to his or her agent or the servant, or only to his or her agent or servant, or it should be made to the customer's agent or server, or the all of the above. So right answer is the payment made in due course need not always be made to the holder, but it can made to his agent or servant also. It can be made to whom? It can be made to the agent or servant also. Clear? The right answer is A. Now, the section 89 gives the protection to the paying banker of a check for dash. For which particular purpose? So, section 89 gives protection to the paying banker of a check for first, misspelled; second, amount in figures and words mismatch; third, materially altered but does not appear to have been so altered; fourth, forged sign of a drawer. So, which of the following will be covered? So, the right answer here will be, it will be materially altered but does not appear to have been so altered. So, this is what the section 89 talks about. So, it gives the protection to the paying banker of the check. Hana, for what? For materially altered but does not appear to be altered. Hana, does not have to be appear to have been so altered. So, in this situation, the paying banker will get the protection under the section 89 of your Negotiable Instrument Act. Hana, this protection cases are very important. The certain case study question can be seen on this also. Now, which of the following is our correct statement? You have to answer, and we have these statements. The first statement talks about, like in a joint account, if one of the signature is forged, then there is no mandate and banker cannot make payment. Then second, in a joint account, if one of the signature is forged, then there is no mandate and banker can make payment. The third option we have, both A and B is correct, and the fourth one is D. So it can't be both. Na? First saying banker can make payment, first is saying banker cannot make payment. So it can't be the C option. So which of the following is correct? In case of joint account, one of the signature is forged, then there is no mandate in banker, then the banker cannot make payment, or a banker can make payment. What do you think? Which of the following will be correct? A, B or D? It can't be C, है ना? So you have to find out A, B or D. Okay, so the right answer is, in a joint account, if one of the signature is forged, then there is no mandate. Also, it is forged and there is no mandate, and no mandate will be available, then the banker cannot make payment of such kind of situation. Okay, so right answer is A. Next. Section 10 defines which of the following. So we have a section 10, it defines which of the following. The first is saying, Section 10 defines payment in due course to mean payment in accordance with the apparent tenure of the instrument in good faith and without negligence of any person in possession thereof under the circumstances which do not afford a reasonable ground for believing that he is not entitled to receive payment. Okay, this is what we are talking about here, that the section 10 talks about the payment in due course. The second is saying section 31 obliges the drawer bank having sufficient funds of the drawer in its hands properly applicable to the payment of such check to make payment when duly required to do so. And the third option is both A and B, and the next option is none of the above. So what do you think? Which of the following is correct? So about the statements we have, I would want to change this question. The question is a little bit wrong. The question is, let's say, for example, here. The question here is actually, which of the following statement is oblique are correct? So what do you think, which of the following statement is correct? The first one which talks about the section 10, or the second one which talks about the section 31, or both, or none of the above? The first we have, it defines the payment in due course to the mean payment. Okay. Section 31 obliges the drawee bank having sufficient funds to the drawer in its hand properly applicable to the payment of such checks to make payment when duly required to do so. So right answer is both. The section defines the payment in the due course, and section 31 obliges the drawee bank that it having a sufficient fund in the account of the drawer, and a drawer means the maker of the check. So these are the certain questions we have discussed about your responsibility of the paying bank in context to the negotiable instrument. And apart from that, if I talk about the responsibility of a paying bank, is it's a very small chapter, and it talks about that what responsibility will be there in case of the forged check, in case of the joint account, in case of the order has been given by the bank, by the customer, that do not make payment in joint account without accepting all the parties' permission. Apart from that, if the garnish order, what happened? If the mandate has order, what happened? All these situation has been defined in the paying bank responsibility. So what is the actual responsibility of a paying bank who is making money available, or who is making the payment of a check or the negotiable instrument? That's what the responsibility of a paying bank we're talking about. Okay. And these responsibility will be followed by the banks. Now, as we know, discussing a certain number of questions is not sufficient to cover the whole syllabus, and the PPB have a lot of syllabus we have. So what we have to do, we have to focus more on the content. And what ancillary services actually means, I hope it is clear to each and every one of you. Now, if you want to have a detailed syllabus, you can go to the Mahapack 2.0, and the Mahapack 2.0 is available for all of you with the 3 different validity, and also right now it is available with the 81% discount and double validity also. So how to enroll that, I will let you know, but before that, let me know in the comment section how many answers you have given correct, and those who are watching us recording, then let me know in the comment section, drop a message in the comments that how many answers you have given correct. So now, first of all, to get the Mahapack 2.0, you have to enroll, you have to download the Adda 24/7 application. So download the application. After downloading the application, you have to go to the application and go to JAIIB CIB section. Why application is important? Because here you will get additional 1% discount in the application. Then go to the JAIIB CIB section, JAIIB October 2023, and all the batches and Mahapack will be in front of you. If you want to go with the batch, you can go with the batch, or either you can go with the Mahapack also. So click any whatever product you want to enroll. The process is same. I will let you know one process. So let's say you want to enroll in the Mahapack. So before enrolling, first of all, whatever product you want to enroll, do check the offerings of the product. You will get live classes, conceptual classes, test series will be in the 2 form, topic wise as well as full length mock test. Ebooks will be available, videos will be available, mini marathon, maha marathons. All these are the part of your Mahapack. Okay. And the validity that you want, that you are comfortable with, 3 types of validities available. Because right now double validity is going on, so 6 plus 6, 12 plus 12, and 3 months validity will be there. So these are the 3 validity. As per the validity you choose here, the prices will differ there. Okay, the prices are going to differ as per the validity you choose here. Clear? For 3 months, for 12 plus 12 months, for 6 plus 6 months. So however, whatever validity you want to enroll, just click on the buy now option, and then you have to apply the code MOON80. Just apply the code. While you applied the code, you will find that there is a 80% discount going on, plus 1% additional discount will be available if you purchase from the application. So this is the price where you get 1% more discount if you purchase from the application. So this is one of the benefit of application. Apart from that, on the application you will find the quizzes and a doubt session, etc. Now, how to, if you find any kind of problem at the time of enrollment, this is the number given to all of you. You can call on this number and contact and ask your query here. Now, apart from that, the same process will be used to enroll in any particular batch or any particular Mahapack. Clear? Now, let's end the session here. But before ending the session, I will let you know what happens on Saturday, Sunday. So first of all, Monday to Friday, your regular session, 50 days, 50 classes are going on for all the subjects. For PPB at 7 a.m, for IE, IFS at 7:30 a.m, you can join the sessions live. And on Saturday, we will be having a weekly revision session. And on Sunday, we are having a